What's up, everybody? My name's I'm a Slinky here, and guys, today we got another world record video. This video should have been made a long time ago, but guys, we should be able to get back to the Minecraft scene. I have a whole bunch of videos that I've just been kind of deferring. This is one of them, guys, so we can like start rolling. But before that, guys, the previous world record was 355. This is a 350 dungeon. The world record was verified. This is by Mr. Cuddles, the new world record holder. All right, let's see, and we'll see what changes, and then we can go through and do an analysis. 340 incoming soon, huh? All right. All right, we have to make sure I have to like put the volume a little bit down because of copyright purposes, but nonetheless, first off, I think this is a slightly different strat. Sorry, guys. We'll get to it. We'll finish the video and then we can analyze it. Noted that just like in Quirky's world record, that this world record also did not get on the first jump. And just like a strat Quirky did. So very similar so far. That was a little faster than Quirky. Again, I'll let the video finish. All right. Interesting take of the line. This is not the normal take I would have personally done, honestly. Quirky's was also a little different, but again, these are world record runs. Very quick, honestly. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. I already see a couple different things already in this run that I can analyze, but from the previous world record, but I want to let you guys watch it. Wow, what a run, dude. What a run. You guys can see in the top left corner. Oh, I know where Cuddles got this world record. All right, dude. So wow. Okay, we got a lot to analyze honestly here. So number one, guys, we have to just jump to this first section here. So very similar to Quirky's world record. But I actually think Quirky had a slightly faster start, and I mean like we're talking like I think Corky was slightly faster, but I know where Cuddles made up the ground, which is impressive. So you got this, section. Like this first section always matters, man. Like, I know some might say, but very, very good by Cuddles, honestly. It's like, again, I think his was slightly, actually, his was probably slightly faster because Corky took an extra jump. So he already had, that extra jump right there, right? So instead of something Corky did, he went there, and then he had to make another jump, and then he went down and then went up. Cuddles just went straight up. So again, a slight optimization to the world record there. Which it matters, man. It matters that kind of stuff is in. And I will say this again, guys. This is exactly where people can gain the world record. So Corky got it on the third jump. Cuddles got it on the second or third jump. Cuddles got it on the third or fourth jump. So about the same pace as world record right there, or about the same as the world record pace there. But I want to say this. There's two places I think that Cuddles might have gotten it right, and that is, I think Cuddles might have memorized where he needed to go, just like how Corky had it, and he's already out. So I think that's a slight optimization. If you know where you're going, even in the dark, it doesn't really matter how tough it is. Like, you know where it is, and just like Corky's world record, just very quick, honestly, through this room. It's probably one of the easiest rooms, probably in the dungeon, in my opinion, and just very quick and optimal when get into that next section for sure. Chooses to jump. That will save a few frames for sure. And then again, he did the strat Corky did, and I don't. Yeah, he did the same thing as Corky. Now, I'm going to be honest, I have no clue which way is faster. Cuddles just automatically chooses to go to the left. I still don't think that is the correct path, to be honest. I think you guys probably can see, and I'll show you here in this section. It's like, I think going there and then straight to the left is just optimal for speed running. So, you go up to that room right there, you go up and then over. Now, I don't know if there's anything that maybe had caused Cuddles to be like, hey, like, maybe that's a little different. Maybe there's a Ravager there or something. Like, I don't quite know, but I think that way is still the most optimal way. And as we can see, there's a Ravager right there. So, I'm not quite sure here. But look at that, guys. Look at this. So I have to say this very quick. Cuddles instantly in. Corky had to, I think it was like a half a second that Cuddles saved right here. And just boom, just running it up. Very, very nice turn by Cuddles again, just like Corky's world record. Now, Corky's was slightly more optimal, and but Cuddles took a more safe line. And then he lost a little bit of time there, and then just completely, but he kept it into just that corner. Corky was kind of moving back and forth. I don't know which way is more optimal, but it definitely feels like that way feels a little bit slower, for sure. And into this dark section and Cuddles really hangs to the wall, honestly. So a little bit of time save for sure. And then just like Corky's world record, another perfect jump. Good jump by Mr. Cuddles there. And one thing I will say though is traversing this section. This is actually where Corky lost a little bit of time for sure. And Cuddles had really nice jumps, honestly, very, very, very solid jumps. And then just takes that, but he loses. Like, you guys can tell right here. This is, I think, Corky's world record. This is where Corky's world record. Boom, right there, boom. Boom, right there. He hits the carpet, and he just loses so much time, honestly. So this world record is very, very beatable. If you can get through this section, I think Corky has the best bottom floor. If we really take it as a whole, I think Corky has the best bottom floor, but Cuddles has a really, really good dark room, which I think is a little faster than Corky. So I think up to this point, really, Cuddles has a really nice run going, honestly. It's probably close to world record pace. And at this point, you can also see the traversing that is really, really good. Just right here, guys. Really good jump, and then boom, another good jump. That's something Corky did not have. A really good jump by Cuddles, and then chooses to go there. So, guys, he just chooses to go to the copper grates and then jumps. That's a nice time save, honestly. Boom, Again, really good traversing by Mr. Cuddles. This is very, very good, honestly. Other than that, though, like, the only thing, like, it might be just Cuddles might not quite understand all this stuff, but look at this, guys. Boom, 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 boom. Easy, man. And it has a really, I'd say that's a perfect jump right there. Just like Quirky's world record, he has a perfect jump to get going, and then he's able to traverse it a little better, but also it's a little tougher because he has to deal with the darkness effect. But very, very good optimization by Cuddles. Oh, sorry, guys. Right here. Like, really, really good optimization by Cuddles right here. So we're like, we're talking, hey, he's like way ahead. He's potentially way ahead of the world record pace. Really, really, like, he traverses it really, really well. So, Cuddles gets into the section at 320. He's only like 5 seconds ahead of the world record right here. So, really, really good. Well done. This is where Quirky's world record makes up some time. But again, he just traverses it so well. This is a very, very nice run right now. The only thing that like really Cuddles misses here is a jump, and that's where Quirky's world record really started to catch up. At this point, he's probably about 2.5 to 3 seconds ahead of the world record, which is impressive, honestly. He's really 2-3 seconds ahead. But he's able to eat, which again is impressive. And then he's just kind of off and running. He knows he's way ahead. Boom. Quirky gets there at 3:55, 3:50. Amazing world record. Guys, I'm going to be honest. The only thing that Cuddles did wrong with this, and this is just me saying, is this floor right here. Like, he got into this floor and then had a little bit of issues with the jumps, but like, I mean, this world record, like, the only way this world record really gets better is if you have a Cuddles start and a Quirky finish. Like, I don't know, man. Like you're not going to but these like are really solid. Like that's about as good as it gets, honestly, and that's probably about average you'll get. And like where are you gonna save any time? It's just a couple frames, maybe a quarter of a second faster through like this hallway. This world record is very close to being fully optimized, and these are world record strats that that are happening. And I mean, really good jump here. Like the only thing he really missed, and I can say this world record probably is like, if you get it right, framed perfectly, you probably have like you're another second and a half ahead of even this world record. So really nice job to Mr. Cuddles. He's really doing a great job. And yeah, if you guys have an opportunity to come check this out on the leaderboard, Cuddles is now the world record holder. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. My name is Emma Slinky. And again, guys, nice job to Cuddles.